Can we start? The best way to escape a problem is to solve it. We all work in different industry, but the problems are the same. As leaders, we always think and talk about problem solving, but do we really know how deep is the problem? Rajesh is here to give more insights about the problem solving. With more than 2 decades of work experience, Rajesh is currently AVP in Ascent Business Solutions, Hyderabad. He's a certified master black belt in Six Sigma and is passionate on process improvement and operational excellence. So I request Rajesh to take over, please.
Yeah, thanks, Venkatesh, for that beautiful introduction. Let me share my screen. Good evening, all. So this is a detailed subject actually. So I'll try to cover with the most detail. I think Bhavya and other experienced folks started putting that in the platform. Actually, I'm also coming up with the same kind of flow. One second, let me share my screen. Yeah, everyone, if you go through that MOH tracker, right? What we started, MOT tracker, the new one, right? So what we started talking about is how we are going to align our time, right? So that's what we are discussing. I hope everyone is able to see my screen, right? So this is a point which I want to discuss, the tool and technique, right? Which can solve your problem and will be helpful to align your MOH, right? Or MOT tracker, right? How can you make your MOT tracker very effectively? See, as a leader, as aspirant CXOs, everyone know how to solve our problems, right? That's our industry. If you solve the problem, you can grow. But actually, what's happening here is whenever we get any of the escalation, this is what the ideal scenario, right? Whenever the problem or escalation or issues you are getting from your client or anywhere, right? What we'll do, we will go back and then discuss with our subordinates and find the solution and then create a work order or workflow. From there, we consider that as a solved, right? That's what ideal scenario. Is it happening that way? No, right? When we solve the problem, after some time, the same problem come up with a very big way, right? And second thing, why I'm always sitting in urgent and important category in your MOT, right? So this what I took it as a theme for today's topic, and how this can be help. Okay, see, you know, lot of tools. How can you use the tools very effectively? See, we have a beautiful presentation from Nanda with complete theoretical. So I want to break it out. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to tell one quick story, and you are going to give me the answers. All are ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So this is a story or this is a particular problem. I'm going to do is I'm going to make everyone as a director of Apollo hospitals, right? You are all board members. You are all sitting in the board, right? Imagine the situation. This what happened in the hospital last night. Okay. See, what has happened is one prisoner is admitted in the sixth floor hospital and he admitted for a surgery, right? And since he's coming from the prison, there is one policeman sitting in the corridor because he's not allowed to come inside and then sit with the patient's room. So he's sitting in the corridor. There is a power cut. There is no generator switched on because it's a new location or new hospital set up by the Apollo. The prisoner, what he did, he took, there is a bed sheet available in his room. What he did, he gnawed all the bed sheet and then he nicely escaped from the sixth floor. These people identified that only in the next day morning. This is a big, huge impact, right? The hospital is going to lose their name. So now you guys are sitting in the boardroom, 25 people there, right? So you are going to give a solution for that. Quickly, can you give the solution? What we can do to solve this? And what is this problem? First of all, we'll talk about the problem. Identify what is the problem here. I'll repeat again. Prisoner admitted in the sixth floor. He's admitted in the sixth floor. Current is not there. Policeman sitting in corridor. There is a power cut. There is no generator. This guy escaped using the bed sheet available in his room, and hospital identified only on the next day. This is your this is a news, right? This is going to damage the hospital integrity. So now you are in the boardroom. You are going to give the problem. How you are going to solve this? How you are going to give the problems? So we'll take 1 or 2 minutes. If you can start giving it in the chat, I think my buddy can help me out, pick it up there.
Yes.
Can I get response, guys?
Or you can just say.
Yeah, you are a board
answer.
members, right? You cannot keep silent. Sunil.
First problem is, I think they did not thoroughly look at all the possible ways in which somebody can escape and before keeping the prisoner there.
Possible way to escape. Fine. Yeah. Next one.
Yeah, from my perspective, I think it's a hospital and power cuts are normal in India. So they should have a backup plan. Like they should have the DG checked, and only when then it should the patient should have been allowed in that particular floor.
Okay. Backup plan for generator. Yeah.
I think how come how come there's so many bed sheets in the room that he can escape from?
Okay. Bed sheets in the room. Yes.
Frequent visit. If normally when somebody is going through surgery, the doctors meet like them for like every 4 hours or 6 hours.
So you're talking about the frequent visit by policemen, right?
No, the doctors. Normally when
Doctor.
somebody is going for a surgery, they come meet. Normally also, even if you're normally sick, if you are admitted, they come and visit.
Yep.
So
right.
Rajesh, I think there are two different issues. One issue is about the hospital. Second is about the security.
Wonderful.
Security issue is more with the police, not with the hospital. Hospital has to make sure that they should have a power backup arrangement, because in case it is not there, everything will collapse and all the patients, many of them will die.
Yep. Good.
Two separate.
I'll take one more answer.
So I think we also should look at what are we going to give the narrative to the media or the prisoner has escaped. So what are we going, because it's going to affect our brand, right? So what is that we're going to tell, what narrative?
See, first thing, hospital has to have the right stuff. Is power backup is one thing. Windows should not be just open. They should have bars or something like that. I mean, tomorrow some kid can fall off, some patient can fall off, jump out. All those things are there. Second is the security needs to do a full survey of the whole place before they put a prisoner there and identify all loopholes there.
Okay, right. So we will take these scenarios. Okay, so we are at totally 7 points, what I grabbed from the team. So we will consider, okay, is it a problem or is it a solution, right? The possible way to escape, right? We have to identify what are all the way he can possibly escape. Is it talk about problem or is it a solution? So we are giving a solution, right? We have to arrest possible way and you have to stop the escape. Can I take it as a solution?
It is a solution, yeah.
Okay, it is a solution. Okay, next one, backup for generator. Is it problem or a solution?
Solution.
It's a solution. Then bedsheet in the room. Is it a problem or a solution?
Problem.
I think it is a problem.
It's a problem.
Right, it's a problem, right? And the third one is frequent visit by the doctor. Is it a problem or a solution?
Solution.
Solution. And what narration we are going to give to the media?
Solution.
Solution. Okay. And window should not be open.
Solution.
Solution. Security check.
Solution.
Solution. So this what the challenge, right? When we are talking about one particular issue, what we are trying to do, we are not discussing on the problem, but we are jumping into solution, right? So in Chennai, we have a tea shop bench, right? We'll call it as a tea kada bench. They will talk about the PM, they will talk about US healthcare or US president. They will give a lot of idea to US president. We don't know what's the problem, right? That's a human intention. I'm not saying that. So see, why I took this project is I did around more than 150 Greenbelt project. When we start the project, I think Bhavya will accept with me since he has got a lot of experience in that project and then quality management, right? When we start the project, the people will come back with a solution as a problem, right? They will identify solution and then they will start digging into. That's what we are also doing. right? See, for example, when I don't know where to jump in, right? So here what I received, right? I'm asking for a problem. That's what the issue, right? When you want to stop your management better, right? The workflow better. What do you need to do? Instead of going to the solution, first you focus on your problems. Spend a lot of time. See, when the lot of people are talking about this problem solving method, right? So they will spend a lot of time on the problem. See, you spend 55 minutes to analyze your problem, and 5 minutes you can close the solution. So that's what we are missing it out. That's what I'm trying to bring there. So you know a lot of tool, right? See, for example, here, when we talk the 7 items, only one is a problem, right? If you identify a problem, you go back and then see that how we can solve the problem. Don't jump into the conclusion, right? That's what the thing is. See, this is the base to fix your problem. Being a CXO, right? But you are aspiring a CXO, your room is filled, right? You have a lot of work to be done. And now what is happening is we need to train this particular culture to our team so that the client escalation will reduce and we need not sit on the firefighting mode, right? Every day, if you consider 1 week time, so as Radhika said, I started tracking what I'm doing in my MOT tracker. I find a lot of my 45 to 50% I'm sitting in the problem, right? Important and urgent. That's what happening. So I'm drilling down how to reduce it, mainly because our process is getting failure. It's nothing else about the people, but it's a process failure. Why the process is getting failure? We are not addressing the core problem, but we are trying to pick it up from the leaf level, right? This is what we are doing. So we are trying to get the symptom and then we are satisfied with the symptom. That's not the way, right? We have to go into the root level to analyze. There is a lot of tools, lot of techniques are available to solve your problem. When you identify the problem, there is a lot of way to identify, bring it to a solution. But you have to understand what is your problem is, right? So that's a main point which I want to discuss. And one tool, right? This most of the people you know about this tool. If not, I'm taking that and then I'll give some heads up on it. See, this tool is called 8D problem solving tool. Okay, usually we used to follow, right, in our industry mainly, which will solve majority of your problem, right? See, for example, we will spend a lot of our time in describe the problem, right? There is a lot of technique, 5W and 2H, right? Which will talk about who, what, when, where, why, how, and how many. For example, if you spend time and you create powerful problem statement, you're done. Your solution is automatically it will come. Don't jump into the solution. Please describe your problem in detail. Okay, once a problem is done, see, for example, client is coming back and say that this is not happening. So I cannot wait till I go to the permanent solution. So I have to go with the interim solution, how I'm going to stop it right away and do that analysis with your root cause. Either you use 5Y or fishbone or whatever technique you are convenient with that, you do it and then develop a permanent CAPA plan, right? The CAPA plan is the best one to solve your issues. Then you create a permanent corrective actions. See, the creating a permanent corrective action till this level, we are very good at. Okay, if you identify the problem, we will reach here. The only one challenge here is the whatever you are creating is a permanent corrective action. This need to be reviewed frequently. That's what our miss is, right? We'll create and then leave it to the team, and then we'll think that everything go in a proper order, right? But that is not going in a proper order. That's what our major challenge. That's what our problematic area. That's what I'm trying to explain. See, the point here is what I'm trying to say. Whenever you have any problem, okay, don't jump into the solution. Please go through the problem first. Okay, and second thing, you cannot solve the problem by sitting in your cabin. Okay, understand that. See, it should be go to the user. It should be sit with the user who identifying that particular problem, then define the work process, define the solution, take it to the next level. If you want peaceful life and if you want your MOT tracker in a better order, we have to do that. Yeah, this is the point which I want to highlight and then which I want to discuss.
Yes, Deepali.
Yep.
I couldn't understand this well. If you can give one example and
Yeah.
uh,
See, for example, I'll go back to the same answer what we received. See, for example, we discuss about the problem. In that, only one problem what we discuss is we are keeping lot of bedsheet in the same prisoner room, right? Why we need to keep it? That's not needed, right? We are giving the opportunity for the prisoner to escape by creating a facility for that guy. That's a problem, right? See, for example, every day you go on and check, doctor need to visit, that and all the solution. See, what we need to do whenever you have any problem, any escalation, for example, your client is escalating, saying that this is not going good, right? That is your escalation. In that escalation, identify the what is the root cause of the issue, right? What do you need to do? Take that escalation to your team, discuss with the team, do the brainstorming, get the problem. See, for example, when I try to explain the situation like this, you narrate the situation to the team and then ask them to give the list of problems what we are doing. Once you identify the problem, then you know the root cause of it. Ask 5 why. Usually Radhika would have been asked you, right? What is your goal? And then drill down to the 5 why level, right? You will understand the root cause of the problem. Then you create a solution, create a workflow, make sure that your workflow is followed up. You put a quality team there and then monitor the quality check. Is it everything is happening? Then come back to the permanent solution. That permanent solution need to be reviewed frequent manner, right? Every 2 months or 3 months, you go back and then review. Is it whatever I frame my workflow, is it happening or not happening? Right?
thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Any more questions? I take it as no. So thank you, Rajesh, for your wonderful presentation. So address core problems rather than analyze at the root top level. So that is my moment of truth. You can all please share your moments of truth as well. And over to you, Radhika.
Thank you
No,
so much.
I think I had a question. I thought there is a next slide also. So
Okay,
uh,
I kept only last slide as thank you, Sunil. I thought I can cover that slide
yeah.
here. Yeah.
No, so my question was like, in the lean process, we also had the 5 whys. So how the 5 whys are different from, I mean, when to use 5 whys and when to use the, 5 Ws and 2H.
No, see, both are same. See, for example, I'll tell the same scenario. I'll go to the same Excel what we created. See, for example, your problem is bedsheet in the room. Okay, now you ask the question 5 why, right? Why you are keeping this many bedsheet in the room, right? You will find a reason that I don't have any other storage space. Only here I'm going to share. Ask second why there is no space, right? This will come to a solution because you are targeting on the problem, right? Instead of that, we will go to the other one, solution, right? See, for example, possible way to escape. That's your solution, not a problem, right? When you start asking why, what is a possible way of escape? See, one thing is windows open, right? That is a solution based 5 why. It's not a problem based 5 why. That's what the difference is. The lean also the same. So I'm also coming with the same lean, right? How we can improve the process by lean methodology. See, the thing is we will go for the Timwood, right? 7 ways, right? Everything is coming in the same order. First thing is where you are targeting. Are you targeting the problem? Are you targeting the solution? That's very important before you start your 5 why.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. Very, very crisp, and I think very interesting way you connected with even the mastery of time that we have been speaking. Before you all jump out, let's all come on video and take a good picture. Vaishali, Laukesh, Prabhu, and others, please start sharing your moment of truth. अरे कोई चला गया. Hardik, Suresh, Harpreet, come on the video. Okay, I'm going to take a photo. Smile. 1 minute. Chetan is joining. I think he will. Let us take him also on. Samir, come on video. Okay, smile.
I don't know how Sunil alone got some.
Yeah, Sunil.
Sunil came with special effect.
I know, but very good presentations.
Radhika, if you allow 1 minute, I have one thing I want to share it on MOT mainly. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm sharing it. Actually, this exercise I'm doing from second onwards. Okay, so I hope you're able to see my screen, right? I'm tracking, it's only office hours. I'm not able to track anything outside my office hours. So I'm keeping it what I'm doing and where it is going, right? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? And then I started tracking it from the 2024. I'll make sure that MOT should be the
Wow.
best of it, right? This is what I'm trying to do. How my time is actually, I did 1, 2 in the previous way. And today only after I watch through that recording, I change the same way. So it is my oneness here. Same thing. I'm putting my one as important, not urgent. So I'm started tracking it, where I'm going wrong, how I can improve on this particular process.
Oh wow, superb.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
what has been your conclusion?
Conclusion is I have to reduce my 2. I understand what is the problem in my 2. I started working with my team and then identifying mainly the client escalations. You know very well, BPO industry, we will live with the client escalations. We started reducing it. It's going in the right direction, Radhika. I know that before 2024, there won't be any green in other areas. It will be only in one.
Fantastic, fantastic, superb. And do you feel less stressed on the other
It's
4
not
days?
in the track. In the track, it's not at. I'm not at there. I'm in the track.
Very good, fantastic. I think for this he deserves a very big applause. For me, one person also picking up the aspect and taking it is like a wow moment for me. And each one will devise your own way of tracking it. I'm not saying you should do what Rajesh did, but you should be aware. You should form your own framework, your own system to implement it. Superb. Thank you all. And now we will meet you on next week. Next week, 18th, we are having the first session, and it's going to be fun. So invite your friends, wake up your buddies from the other group. Pune chapter 1-2 जन ही representate करता है. Others from Cummins सब लोग सो गए हैं.
Funding cut hai.
So get everybody awake. Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore, Dubai, सब लोग को जागृत करके लेके आओ, because we are a very powerful group of 120 people. We don't know each other so well. First, let's start from home. How do we build connections with each other? And then we take it out. Okay? Good night. Thank you all for joining. And as I always said, please comment, give recommendation to Nanda, give recommendation to Rajesh on their LinkedIn profile. You give them, they will also give you when you do it. And this is a very, very important aspect, giving recommendations to each other. They have done a great job. You all got value addition within a short span of time and lots of new learnings. It is obligatory that you should give them. This is how give back starts. बहुत लोग लिखने में बहुत कंजूसी करते हैं. They just hold themselves back. Why should I write? What is there? 1-2 point ही तो मिला, लिखो ना. Or I don't have time. Don't give me this rubbish that I don't have time. Just don't go to sleep immediately. Take 3 minutes, go to their LinkedIn page and write. And great job by Geeta and Venkatesh as host. This is how I expect each other to support and build this. Next keynote speaking opportunity will be next week. Next month in February, I will announce the date. Put your hand up first, then prepare. Then it's done. That's what these two did today. They got 3-4 days of time to prepare. And they were awesome today. Excellent. Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Good
Thanks all.
night. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.